I see this issue all the time with deadlifting. No matter what you've done before, you've been deadlifting for a while, you get into the bottom position, you're pulling your lats back, you're trying to flatten your back out, but you still look like a bigger shrimp than something you find out of M&S. And no matter what you're doing, you can't seem to flatten your back out. But I would bet my life savings on the fact that your second rep from the floor would look better than your first. And we're going to use that to our advantage. I'm going to give you an exercise that will fix this. So you'll go from this shape at the bottom to this shape. No longer having back pain, using your legs better, and feeling like your spine won't snap every time you do deadlifts. All you need to do is set your barbell up roughly in and around hip height or just below upper thigh height. So you can lift it off out of the rack rather than from the floor. And we're going to lower the deadlift super slow, because at the bottom of this position, you're going to be in the correct position to deadlift. And watch. So we start here, and I ask people just lower the bar down as you would for a deadlift. Most people do not do this, especially if you've been deadlifting for a wee bit. They'll do something like this. And now the secret, you tell them to hold 1, 2, 3. The secret here is I'm still like trying to lift that bar off the ground. I should be able to stop basically a centimeter away from the ground. I've got that much tension. Ready? Slow, slow, slow. Hold, just off the floor. Hold, hold, hold. And if I let it on the floor, I'm still holding it. That's relaxed. That's the difference. That's what I want you to practice. So I want you to practice lowering down slowly, holding for 2 to 3 seconds at the bottom before standing back up. Do that for 5 or 6 reps. If you can do it for more reps, fantastic, but don't knack yourself out. It's a fucking intense exercise. The point being, it's setting your spine in the position you need to be in. Then all I ask my clients to do, rather than saying lats back, flatten your back, tilt this, do that, I just let you feel what you had to feel. Now, recreate that. How did you get down to the floor? Imagine it without the barbell. And they tend to get into a better position. Try that. And if you want me to be even more specific, the reason you do this is because the deadlift lower has 2 phases, right? The first part is an RDL, the second part is bending your knees. Up until your knees, just below your knees, you're going to RDL it. So you wouldn't just bend the knees and stick them out, because that's what happens. You're going to tip over like an RDL till it touches your knees. Once it's past your knees, you can bend. And it's the same on the setup. When you set up a deadlift, you hinge over and you bend to get to the floor. It's the same as on the reverse on the way down. So why aren't we using things like that to achieve it? Just so you can see my point even further without the weight plates in the way. Again, RDL to the knee. Once you're past the knee, you can then bend. And this would be me approximately on the ground. Hold, 1, 2, 3, back up. Practice that as a primer. I promise you that will do more for you than any other cue in the world, because you feel the work that you have to do as opposed to being told to do something and you have to think about it. Less thinking, more feeling. So if you found this useful, please make sure you like, please make sure you subscribe, and actually share it with someone who looks like they're going to snap their back because they look like a shrimp.